in Atlanta. That court was lightning fast in Atlanta. Players got a lot of free points off their serve. Having to work more points from the back of the court here in Los Angeles.
Chance here for Marty Fish. Break point first game.
Yeah, you'll also find that a few more of those unforced errors are going to come from the forehand side of Kunitsyn. His backhand is a beautiful shot and rarely makes any mistakes off the double-handed backhand, but the forehand can break down.
Fish got out to a good lead in a lot of his sets in Atlanta. Starting out here in the same vein, but not breaking in that point.
Early chase review for Marty Fish. He looks pretty confident that this one missed.
And it did, but by a hair. Very close.
It's good start from Marty Fish, and that point was really won by that backhand double-handed pass, putting it at the feet here, realizing his opponent's coming to the net, instinctively dropped it at the feet of Kunitsyn, and that's a tough one for him to control.
Marty Fish gets the breaker serve and leads by 1-0. We warmly invite you to sign up now for Follow Me to the US Open. You can like, tweet, share, and watch tennis all summer long, everybody. So you go to followmetotheusopen.org, and that's where you will be apprised of how to sign up and what you will enjoy if you stay tuned and to our shows and to stay involved in the process.
Yeah, you need to register first, and during this coverage here, we'll give you a little hashtag where you can tweet it in and you can earn yourself 1,000 points. And the top 128 points earners leading into the US Open go into a knockout draw throughout the Open. I think about 1,000 people already, Cliff, have signed up to register, including yourself, I believe.
Did you say that I had signed up? Then you must have signed me up. 29, Tampa, Florida, and this year the Atlanta champion. It's all very well to say top-ranked American, and that in and of itself is something to be proud of, obviously. He says, look, it's Andy who has really been the man for this past decade. I sort of wear this mantle uncomfortably in a certain way, but that's the way it's been for 3 months now. #1 player from the US, top 10 player in the world. Having got the break, 3 straight points, and Kunitsyn with 3 chances to get it back.
This guy's got a very, very strong returner serve. He loves to play the big servers, has great success over them, and really likes to play the guys that serve and volley. You rarely see this guy miss a return. Variation for Fish is going to be key.
Oh.
Okay. Kunitsyn. 1 game on.
Pretty good example there, Pam.
That was beautiful to watch. I'll tell you, it's pretty gusty down here, and I think as we can see with the server serving against the wind, having a little trouble up the sunnier side, although the sun not much of a factor. But the wind often picks up in the afternoons here, and so they just got to think about it a bit.
Pam Shriver knows whereof she speaks because she lives about 15 minutes from here in this great Los Angeles. Although I don't think she's got Baltimore out of her system yet.
Hey, I was just there last week to enjoy the 107-degree heat wave. Saw an Oriole game that we lost to the Red Sox. But believe me, this weather, everybody will be loving this because the rest of the Olympus US Open Series, it's pretty tough.
Wait a sec, Pam. There's a little stop in San Diego next week.
Well, I was thinking more about the guys right now, but you're right. The women go from Stanford to La Costa, which is fantastic for first 2 weeks for the women.
1 apiece, 15 all.
Really is a big match for Igor. Winning a couple of matches in one of these tournaments does a lot for your confidence, but it's a huge step up to win 3 in an event, make it through to a semi-final, and that's when you really feel like you build a lot of momentum and confidence in your game. And also to take on a top 10 player. He's never beaten a top 10 player in his career thus far.
But when he beat Safin in finals of Moscow a few years ago, that would have felt pretty
good,
top
yeah.
10. Yeah, that was just huge for him. Biggest win of his career.
Yeah. 0 and 11 against top 10 players. He's only won 3 of 28 sets, but has played quite a bit of Davis Cup for Russia, and also a few of those matches have come in Grand Slam events, and a couple more break points for Marty Fish.
You don't see 3 straight breaks all that often in men's tennis.
A year ago, Kunitsyn was qualifying in these tournaments, and he did qualify in Washington and Atlanta. He failed to qualify here in LA. Oh, forehand side of Marty Fish may be not the most consistent, but I tell you, it is a dangerous shot these days. Marty Fish 2-1.
All right, Angels. What do we got?
An older guy picked up a young girl at a local bait shop, wanted to impress her, so they went for a spin. Too much throttle coming out of a figure 8, lost control, ramped up the dock, ended up in a tulip popper.
Okay. I'd suggest adding a watercraft policy to.
You thought it was that a? Are you making fun of me now?
Very good. Moving on.
We are insurance. We are owners.
And the Farmers Plaza would like to say thank you to Noah's Bagels for providing us with yummy breakfast throughout the week. Thanks so much to Noah's Bagels.
Okay. Say what?
Who is it out there? Bogomolov, Baghdad. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
it's a singles match.
Yeah.
Who's that? Is that